It's fine. So, what's Celsius's next move? In the case of Celsius, there are a plethora of conceivable options. Since the multi-billion-dollar payment that we are seeing now is all tied to the Celsius problem, this is an impact on all holders, not just those who invested in Celsius specifically, but also those who own crypto in general. Be patient, it will all work out in the end. Tomorrow is the first day of the hearing. There is still a long way to go. It's Celsius, hang in there. So don't be afraid to hammer it like a button. The reason I wanted to discuss this is because it's going to be a problem for years to come. It's almost as if the crypto got attacked right here, which is exactly what happened with Mongox. It's investors who are to blame. For those of you who were given free deposits and said to yourself, I'm in charge of my own bag now, you can relax. They've put a halt to their withdrawals and have declared bankruptcy, right? The corporation, not the investors, is in Chapter 4, page 11 of its insolvency process. Since a month ago, I have been unable to withdraw my coins. They can do it in a variety of ways. You should know that it will take years and Celsius to lose your investments. They can believe whatever you want them to believe. I'm not interested in what you have to say. It's as though people are suggesting that the situation has many possible outcomes. Why don't we hear from you? Everybody is saying that it's above 4 degrees C to all the Celsius who got liquidated, or lost that are crypto. Let their shorts get away with it, you scumbags. As a result of these events, the Celsius stock price fell within the corporation. As for Celsius brief squeeze, I'm not quite sure what it is. The corporation is witnessing a slew of activities, such as the mounting legal expenditures associated with the Celsius bankrupt exhibition. According to their stated ownership, they owe creditors $1.2 billion. And do you have any idea what we're witnessing now? Things haven't worked out so well for Celsius in terms of the Celsius saga. Celsius thinks that restructuring is a good idea. Because of this, we have more time to work on fixing the problem. Many individuals have strong feelings about this, but in my opinion, declaring bankruptcy on Celsius page 11 is preferable to waiting for the money to run out. People are extremely dissatisfied with the current state of affairs, but they must exercise patience. If my memory serves me correctly, Celsius still has some unlocked Steam Ethereum that they want to pay out. About 419 million that could be valuable according to their records. Celsius Paul's withdrawals have now been going on for nearly 5 weeks. I spent money on a book I wanted to read. Despite the fact that it has been 5 weeks, many people are still waiting to see what will happen. As of right now, Celsius is saying, hey, we know you have plans. We know what you're doing on the subreddit and on page 11 of Celsius.com. What we need is bankruptcy, because that's what it essentially meant to me, in my perspective. Is Celsius essentially a financial institution? The 11th page in a nutshell, declaring bankruptcy means that Celsius is declaring bankruptcy. It's true. In other words, it's stating that yeah, everything may go on as normal after all. We might even be able to come up with something better. Yes, we're short on cash, but we're not completely out of the woods yet. There is, however, a lot of talk at the moment about the dangers of a bull market for depositors. They have a lot of through holes of 1.6 billion or 1.2 billion, based on the in-depth analysis I've seen here. So, according to some, it's 2 billion people. It's impossible to say for sure because it's constantly evolving, right? However, at this very moment, pay us back. They say, but don't pay us the whole sum. I'm pleased with the 70% return. Over 2/3 of those in attendance say they're content with taking half of the money they brought with them, right? It's also a lot of people's cup of tea. The majority of Celsius's assets are invested in Bitcoin mining equipment that is unable to maintain pace with our liabilities. Deposits made during a bull run in crypto even go into consideration. Even if half of our funds are in stablecoins, we won't receive our money back if the bank goes under. Numerous individuals worry about the possible outcomes. It's the Celsius, however, that's the catch. There are a few things he needs to finish. The information presented here is based solely on my own experience, and I do not endorse any personal financial advice. However, I believe that there is still hope for Celsius as well as for many other failed initiatives. Mining rigs are in Celsius possession, and they've already sold 80,000 of them. Please explain this to me. They may have sold them to a bidder. I don't know for sure. Nobody can say for certain. However, They're being more open now that they've made their bankruptcy documents public. And, they say, all right, let's see how we go with this, right? As a result, you can expect to see a lot of them. Invest a lot of time and effort into your studies. Even if many people request something, it doesn't guarantee that it will be implemented. Furthermore, the general public was extremely concerned about Celsius. Chapter 11 does not mark the end of the story. The reorganization gives Celsius some breathing room to get back to its original state. What are your thoughts on this? Celsius, what do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Do you support or oppose the existing plan? The latest plan is to pay with Bitcoin mining revenues, just like some others have suggested. What are your thoughts? Guys, if you have any thoughts on this article, I'd love to hear them.